Hello, how are you getting on? I'm going to be trying some American stuff today. I got sent a big box of American treats very kindly by Aaron. Thank you very much. If you want to sit down for a few minutes and watch a fat fella eat things, you're in the right place. By the way, I know the beard's getting out of control. I'm starting to look like a frog. I think I'm going to rein it in soon. Now, we can get some American sweets or candy here in Ireland, but different shops have different things, and I actually haven't tried anything that's in this box. Okay, so first up is Twizzlers. I'm really interested to try these because I've heard about them a lot, and I've never had one, so let's have a go. Okay, so there it is, Twizzler. Now, we have stuff that's similar to this, but I think in America, they sweeten a lot of stuff with cornstarch. So I think that's the reason that stuff tends to taste different from America. So Twizzler, let's go. To say that this is strawberry flavour, I think is a bit generous. A bit of an overstatement. There's a very, very, very faint taste of strawberry. They're actually sort of less sweet than I expected, which is good. They're kind of bland in general, to be honest. I'm going to palate cleanse. Of course, with the most American drink. Diet Coke. Okay, palate cleanse, let's go again. So, Twizzlers, they're not bad. They're a little bit bland. I'm not really crazy about these, to be honest. But they absolutely don't offend me. And I just realised they're healthy. They're a low-fat snack. There you go. Twizzlers are a fruit. Okay, so next up we have Tootsie Rolls. I did not realize this was a real product. These are not a low-fat snack, so be careful. Oh, wow. Even though they're individually wrapped, when you open the bag, there's a big waft of, like, artificial chocolate. So there he is, little brown guy. They sort of smell like a chocolate milkshake. Okay, let's have a go. That may be the chewiest thing I have ever chewed in my life. So they taste okay. They taste like really artificial chocolate flavour. Not bad at all. Yeah, they're okay. They're not amazing. They're extremely chewy. If you're like a big fan of Tootsie Rolls, you must have the most amazing jaws. Oh, I should really rate them out of 10. So I'm going to give Twizzlers like a, 5 out of 10. And I'm going to give Tootsie Rolls like a 5.3. Okay, so next up we have Butterfinger. Now, I have seen these in some shops here in Ireland, but I've never had them. I think they're usually like in a bar format, but these are like little sweets. So let's have a go at them. So there they are. They're kind of weird looking. I don't know if this is how the product is meant to look. I think these may have melted a bit. It looks like they've melted and the peanut butter has kind of come through the chocolate. But let's have a go. Oh, it's not peanut butter. It's like peanut butter flavored, but it's like a really sugary wafer kind of a thing. It's like if like a Kit Kat wafer was made out of sugar. And then it tastes like strongly of peanut butter. These are very sweet, but to be honest with you, I'm kind of vibing them. Let me do a palate cleanse. Yeah, I quite like the taste of these. I get the sense that this is the worst thing I've ever put my teeth through, but they are nice. I'm gonna give these like a 7 out of 10. I fucking love peanut butter products, so it is what it is. Okay, so next up we have Nerds Rope. Bit ominous, but okay, let's have a go. It's like a long jelly snake thing covered in little balls, little colourful balls. Okay, let's have a go of it. Okay, so it's like the kind of sweet, you know the kind of sweet things that like water up your whole mouth? It's like that. There's like a subtle bitterness to these. My mouth is watering so much after eating that. There's like a kind of a bitterness to the little ball dudes that are on it. And then there's like a chewy thing in the middle. I'm not gonna lie, this is not for me. This is not the sort of thing I like. No. This is going to be like a 2 out of 10 for me. Okay, so next up we've got Keebler Elf Fudges. An elf-shaped biscuit. I suppose you would call it a cookie in America. I must try this with some tea. I don't have tea to hand, but I'll do it again. So let's just have a taste of the raw product, see what's happening. It appears there's some sort of a peely. I can peel the top. Can I? It's showing me that I can. Oh, I just open it from the top. I just open it like this. One sec. They say on the pack that it's sealed, and let me tell you something, they ain't fucking kidding. Okay, these are significantly broken, but that's okay. They have come from America. Holy fuck! Holy fuck. That is a fucking thick layer of chocolate. So they're little elf-shaped biscuits with an absolute wedge of chocolate in the middle. Look at the thickness of that fucker. Those are okay. It's like kind of a cross between like a bourbon and a custard cream. Yeah, those aren't too bad. It reminds me of like a bourbon with way too much stuff in the middle and then custard cream biscuit on the outside. They're not bad. They're probably my second favorite thing I've tried so far. I'd say they dunk decently in the tea, but what I worry about when you're dunking them into the tea is that middle stuff's going to melt and get all over the place. So I don't know how it will work as a dunker, but maybe there's potential there. I'm gonna give those like 6.8 out of 10. They're like borderline 7. I like biscuits a lot, so it's really hard for me to go too wrong with biscuits. Okay, so next up we got Muddy Buddies. Interesting name. Biscuit, peanut butter, chocolate vibe. I'm absolutely here for that. Looks a bit like the breakfast cereal Crave, but for some reason it's white on the outside. Those are sort of weird. Yeah, those are okay, but they're kind of weird. They're like crunchy in this. They're quite satisfyingly crunchy. Then there's like a strong peanut butter taste, but the peanut butter taste of these tastes like actual peanuts. Like it tastes like there's real peanut in it. Whereas like the Butterfingers, they don't taste as like real peanut buttery. They taste like more peanut butter flavory. These are weird. I kind of am like, who came up with these? But they're pretty nice, to be honest. I kind of want to eat more. I'm going to give those like a 6.7. They're a strange product. Okay, so next up we've got Laffy Taffies. I've also heard of these. So yeah, I'm interested to try these. I've actually heard of taffy in a lot of American shows, and I'm not sure what it is. So it seems like I'm about to find out. I'm going to go with grape flavor because it's my favorite color. They're extremely sticky. I don't know if this has something to do with the journey it took across the Atlantic Ocean, but it's quite hard to get out of the pack. Looks sort of like a mwam, or a mwam, or however the fuck you say that. Yeah, so they're like those chewy mwam bars. Mwam. M-O-A-M. How the fuck do you say that? They're like those, but they're like slightly less chewy. This isn't the sort of sweet that I like, so like I wouldn't buy these, like even the Irish version of these. They're just not for me, but these are fairly good as far as these sweets go. So like I think if I liked this kind, like they're not bad, it's just not something I'd eat. I think if I was into this kind of a sweet, I'd probably give them like a 7. I like the chewiness, I like the consistency of them. I'm gonna give them a 7. I'm gonna be fair on them. I think those are actually quite decent. So next up we got Hersheys Popped Snack Mix. So this is going to give me a little bit of pretzel, little bit of popcorn, and some Hershey's chocolate. So 3 for 1 here. Okay, I'm gonna try them all individually. So here's like chocolate covered popcorn. It's also got like some toffee on it. I'm not gonna lie, that's not for me. It's not bad. I like plain popcorn. It's the only format I really enjoy popcorn in. Let's try a little pretzel, dude. Now that's nice. The pretzel I like. There's a good flavour in it. Nice saltiness. I'm enjoying the pretzel. And then let's try the chocolate. It's quite dark. It's quite dark chocolatey. Guys, America, your chocolate is just not good. Okay? I don't know what it is. I think it's maybe the way it's sweetened. But it's not good. It does not taste as good as chocolate here in Europe tastes. Nothing tastes as good as Irish chocolate. Irish dairy milks taste better than any other dairy milk bar in the world. Prove me wrong. But American chocolate is it just doesn't taste real. It tastes like somebody overheard a conversation about chocolate and tried to make it. Okay, so now I'm going to try a combo of all 3 in the mouth at once, as God intended it, just to see how they all combine. Yeah, they're actually quite good when you have all 3 together. So if you pop all 3 ingredients in the mouth at once, yeah, it's actually good. I would eat these. Yeah, I'll eat these. These are not bad. Even though the chocolate is horrific, when you pair it up with the other stuff, it kind of works. Not as well as Irish chocolate would work, mind you. But it's a good product. Okay, so we got Junior Mints. I think these are like chocolate covered mints. Let's have a go. Let's get into them. They've got like a little, I think I'm opening these like an absolute gobshite. It says easy peel. That's not the experience I'm having. Let me get a grip of the little bit. I need just let me get a grip of that little. Yes. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I fucked that up. Let's just dog into it. Okay, don't take that as an indictment of the packaging. I'm actually quite dense. So they look a bit like shiny minstrels, which is a sweet we have over here. I'm not sure if you have it in America. They're like quite similar to After Eights. The texture of them is really strange. Like you expect them to be a bit firmer than they are, but the minute you bite down on them, they like explode. It's strange. Look, these are nice though. They taste good. They're really way softer than you expect them to be. Every time I bite down on one, I'm kind of like surprised as to how it reacts. I've got absolutely no issue with those though. They're pretty nice. I'm gonna give those. These are like up my alley. I like mint, so I think I'm gonna give these like a 7. I'm gonna give these like a 7.2. Okay, so finally we have Tasty Cakes Crimpets. Sponge cake with butterscotch icing. Now, I'm a big butterscotch man. But, you know, notice how I say every time I mention an ingredient, I go, I'm this kind of a man. That's because I'm obese. So I like all things I can put in my mouth and chew. I'm not sure if I'm opening the pack right. In fact, I'm almost certain I'm not. Here they are. They're in a little pack. They look a bit like, I've had Twinkies. That's one American thing I have had. And these look like quite similarly packaged to Twinkies. But they're not, I don't think they're made by the same company. I think Hostess make Twinkies, don't they? Oh, they're like kind of stuck together. Let's go. Okay, so there it is. Yeah, this looks pretty alright. Let's have a go. Very sweet. It doesn't taste bad. There's something like about the way that American food is sweetened that just tastes completely different to Ireland. I think it's just the way, I think it's just that you use different sugar. And I think my palate kind of finds it a bit strange. Those aren't too bad. The cake is a bit dry. Not the greatest thing I've ever had in my life, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with those. Except the things I mentioned that were wrong. If these were in Irish shops, I would never buy them. They're too sweet. The more I think about them, the less I like them. Compared to Irish foods like this, like Irish cakes or like little Irish cake packs, this is just nowhere near as good. It's like a bit drier. The sweetness is a bit too much and kind of tastes sort of weird to me. I wonder though, if you're American and you've been in Ireland or you've been in Europe, does like the way our stuff is sweetened taste strange to you? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna give these like a 5, like a 6. I'm going to give those like a 6. So once again, big thank you to Aaron for sending the stuff over. I know I just shat on half of it, but it's really interesting to taste snacks from other places. I think these and the Butterfingers are probably my favourite. And then also, I like these when they're like comboed together. I think the chocolate's bad, but I think like as a group activity, when you eat them together, I think these are also good. So yeah, that was my rundown. This Nerds Rope thing, I think I lost it. What's on the floor? This? I hated this. I absolutely hate this product. So sorry. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching this chunky Irishman eat. Please go on with your day. Like the video and subscribe to me. I'm delicious.